Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, round number 8 of the Touring Modified Series. Tonight, yes, we come to the virtual Limaland Motorsports Park for another great round of this wonderful series here on iRacing.com. As Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set. Heat race number 1. Let's take a look at how they line up here with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. The first of what should be 3 heat races on the program. Starting on pole in car number 15, it's going to be Kyle Westover. On his outside in car number 83, Brandon Lawless will start position at number 2. Starting position number 3 from Texas in car number 66, that is Nick Klinkenbeard. On the outside of him, outside second row in car number 64, that'll be Ryan Feller. And your third and a final row here tonight in car number 28 from New York, position 5, it's going to be John Lobb. And scheduled to start position 6, not making the call, was Stephen Wilbert. So the first of what is 3 heat races on the program for tonight. Touring Modified Series round number 8 of 10, I believe it is. And looking at the schedule, yes, next week, the second last round, week number 9, which will be held at the Knoxville Raceway, followed by September 29. The 10th round of the season will be at the dirt track at Charlotte. Their second visit to Charlotte in this season. They opened up the season at Charlotte, and then they'll finish off at Charlotte as well. Here we go. Heat number 1. 8 laps on the board, and we are green. Down into turn number 1 and 2. The track has been reset. Westover will lead out of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Klinkenbeard, Ryan Feller, they're going to go side by side. They make contact 3 wide. Lawless gets shuffled back, and now look at John Lobb in the 28. 3 wide now through the middle he goes. Feller by the inside. Klinkenbeard. He is in the middle of the racetrack. He was upstairs in on a 3 wide battle. Kyle Westover. And all randomised heat races, so no qualifying on the programs for the season for the Touring Modified Series. And if he starts on pole, he's going to be a very, very tough man to beat. Klinkenbeard runs in second. John Lobb for Slam Simsports in the number 28 machine will ride in third. And the Castrol GTX car number 3 of Ryan Feller back there in position at number 4. Again, all cars going to make the show. Right now it is all Kyle Westover there to complete lap number 4 of 8, halfway home. 4 down, 4 to go here in the opening heat race of the night. The Touring Modified Series here on iRacing.com. Live on Facebook, YouTube, and of course on the front page of the iRacing. So again, we thank iRacing for allowing us here at Ultimate Dirt TV this wonderful opportunity to showcase some fantastic leads here on iRacing. Klinkenbeard closing in on Kyle Westover now down into turn number 1 and 2. The track, it is very, very juiced up, very, very fresh. This time by out of turn number 4, the white flag flies. 1 lap left to run for the driver of the 15W machine. Kyle Westover down the back straight away. Final time. Heat number 1, you'll see him coming into the right of your screen. Klinkenbeard tries everything. Unable to do anything, and Kyle Westover going to win heat number 1. Second will go to Nick Klinkenbeard. John Lobb home in third. Ryan Feller 4th. And Brandon Lawless rounds out the top 5 with Stephen Wilbert not making the call there for heat number 1. There's your results on the screen right now. Kyle Westover, Nick Klinkenbeard, John Lobb, Ryan Feller, and Brandon Lawless the top 5. Heat number 2, let's take a look at how they line up here. Caden Jackson in car number 05 will start on pole position. Ashton Briggs in car number 11 going to start position number 2. Shane Yates in car number 5 will start position 3. Ryder Cantillo, the 97 from the Mid-South, will start position 4. Brennan Weeks in car 12 going to line up at a position 5. And Brian Warner Jr. in car 57 will start position number 6. Again, 8 laps on the board. And it's going to be heat number 2 with all cars going to the show. Jackson and Briggs, here we go. That's the way they line up. Front row, green flag is out. Hit race number 2. Shane Yates in the orange and blue. Number 11 machine, Ryder Cantillo, the 97, just struggling there to getting that car to rotate on the entry to turn number 3. It's the battle of the 11s right now. Briggs in the red and white, number 11 with the black on that race car as well. Yates gets into the back of him. Oh no, Cantillo half spun the car, but he kept it back going again. Brendan Weeks driving the 22 up on the inside. Weeks will now move into position 3. Yates with the crisscross out of turn 2 and down the back straight away. Good battle for 3rd and 4th right now, as Yates, Weeks and Cantillo throw a blanket over 3rd, 4th and 5th. Cantillo again throws it in deep down into turns 3 and 4. How about your race leader driving the 05C? That is Caden Jackson in the race lead. Briggs in the first of the 2 11s. Shane Yates, that's lap 5 complete. Jackson, Briggs, Yates, Weeks, Cantillo and Warner. Yates now trying to go upstairs into turn 3, leaves the bottom side open, and there goes Brendan Weeks. Cantillo comes in, gives him a little bit of a bump and run. You leave the door open, he's going to take it 2 to run. Oh, look out, Weeks. Cantillo gets the back of him. Cantillo into the wall, and Yates now coming back up on the inside. Cantillo had to get on the binders there. White flag is out, final time. Heat number 2. Down the back straight away here at the Limaland Motorsports Park out of turn 4. Caden Jackson will lead from the pole position. He gets the win ahead of Ashton Briggs. Then we go back to Brendan Weeks, Shane Yates, Ryder Cantillo and Brian Warner. In fact, before we bring the grid up, let's bring up those heat race number 2 results for you right now. There it is, Caden Jackson, Ashton Briggs, 1st and 2nd, Weeks, Yates, Cantillo and Warner. Heat number 3, the Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid looks like this. In car 16 on pole, it's going to be Dustin Hennigan. On the outside of the front row, driving the 2C, that'll be Tommy Jordan. Second row, inside position number 3, driving car number 88, that is Jacob Smith, and Connor Mewborn in car 36 will start position number 4. Position 5 in car number 9, it's going to be Tanner Branch on the outside of the 3rd and final row in car number 10. That is Jeffrey Baum. A wonderful shot here at the Limaland Motorsports Park, again brought to you by the Touring Modified Series here on the iRacing.com service. Again, thankful for iRacing for what they've given us, and thankful for the wonderful sponsors of this league, and of course the sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Big thanks to, of course, World of Thunder iRacing League and Rocket Racing Setups. Heat number 3 before we move into a warm-up session, and then of course we'll have our 30-lap main event. Green flag is out. Mewborn looking up at the inside, 3 wide down the back stretch, down into 3 and 4 for the first of 8 circuits here in heat number 3. Jordan up on the top side, but it's a 16 and Dustin Hennigan leads lap number 1. Connor Mewborn slides up there, 3 wide again now. Tommy Jordan to the race lead. Look at Jeffrey Baum in the number 10 machine, work on the top now, cuts back to the middle. Oh, look out, there is some contact. We got a car spinning around. That's Branch and Smith come together. Look at this battle, 2nd, 3rd and 4th on screen right now. Hennigan in the 16 on the top, Mewborn the 36, and now in comes Jeffrey Baum, crisscrossing from the top to the bottom. Anywhere that these other race cars are not, Jeffrey Baum is trying to put that number 10 in. Tommy Jordan halfway home, 4 down and 4 to run. A clean set of heels once he's gotten to the front. He's never looked back at this stage. 3 circuits remaining here at Limaland. The battle is on between Baum and Hennigan. Baum continuing to run in that 3rd position after starting position number 6. And how about the driver sitting 1st, 2nd and 3rd? They've each advanced 1, 2 and 3 positions. Jordan has advanced 1 position. Mewborn has advanced 2 positions. And Jeffrey Baum has advanced 3. And if you want to continue the trend, Dustin Hennigan, he's lost 3. Jacob Smith has lost 2. And Tanner Branch has just lost the 1. So you go 1, 2, 3 and 3, 2, 1. But That all changed because Jacob Smith has now gotten by Dustin Hennigan. Here comes Newborn with the last ditch effort in 3 and 4. Oh, what a race to the start-finish line it was. Great run for Tommy Jordan in that number 2 machine. Let's take a look at those heat race number 3 results for you here in just a second. Looks like we've got the warm-up session, which should be 2 minutes. There we go, heat number 3 results for you up on the screen. Jordan, Newborn, Baum, Smith, Hennigan and Branch. We'll take a quick break here on Ultimate Dare to and come back in just a few moments' time. And we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV for tonight's feature event for the Touring Modified Series, round number 8, here from Limaland. Let's take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid and see how they line up. Starting on pole in car number 15, that'll be Kyle Westover. On his outside, that'll be Caden Jackson out of position number 2. Position 3, driving car number 2, that's Tommy Jordan. Nick Clinkenbeard in the 66 will start position 4. Ashton Bree's going to roll off out of position number 5 in car number 11. Connor Newborn, the 36, will start position 6. John Lobb, the 28, will start position 7. Brennan Weeks in the 12 will start position 8. Jeffrey Baum, driving the number 10 machine, will start position 9. Ryan Feller, driving car 3, will start position 10. Then we go back to Shane Yates out of position number 11. Position 12 is going to be Jacob Smith. Position number 13, that'll be Brandon Lawless on the outside of that 7th row. That'll be Ryder Cantilla, the 97, starting position 14. We go back to Dustin Hennigan out of position 15. Stephen Wilbert not gritting, so that'll move Tanner Branch up to position 16. And Brian Warner. I believe that'll be Brian Warner Jr. there, starting in the 17th position. It's time to get dirty for 30. And Kyle Westover waiting right till the green flag comes out. We are underway here in tonight's main event, though. 3 and 4 wide already through the first 2 turns. Jackson running upstairs down into 3 and 4. Jackson going to lead lap number 1. Westover now back to the inside. Newborn to the inside as well. Clinkenbeard as well to the top side of the racetrack. Lap number 2, the left front there of the 15W. That is Kyle Westover. Still sitting in that second position, but again challenging for the race lead. Then you go back and take a look at the 22. of Brennan Weeks battling side by side with Ashton Briggs, but the battle is still on for the number 1, 2 and 3 position. Throw in top 4 right now, 3 wide, Newborn on the top side, Westover through the middle, and Clinkenbeard run on the bottom side. Clinkenbeard now to the inside again on Westover, not going to make the pass, man. Westover, he's got some heavy pressure from inside and outside. The inside lane just gets a little clear. I think Westover wants to get upstairs, but unable to do so at the moment. Newborn now closing in on your race leader, Caden Jackson, driving the 05C machine. That's your top 3 on the screen and on the racetrack right now. Here he comes to the inside slide, job into turn number 1 and 2 by Newborn. Jackson back to the inside with the crisscross down the back straight away. Jackson slides up. Man, the dust is really flying, especially in turns 3 and 4. Newborn once again to the inside, a slider on Jackson. This brings Kale Westover closing in now. Westover and Newborn. Sorry, Jackson and Newborn, they make a little contact. Here comes Westover now, closing in on Newborn. Slider by Jackson into 1 and 2 once again. Great racing up front here in tonight's 30-lap main events. Westover again, sticking his nose on the inside of the 36 of Connor Newborn. Newborn getting a run now on Jackson, but Jackson, he's good out of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Couple of different lines here at Limaland. Round number 8 as here comes Newborn. He takes the nose off of Westover. Puts a slider on Jackson. Jackson once again. Oh, how could you not like this racing, ladies and gentlemen? We are 10 in the books, make that 11 with 19 laps to run. What can Kale Westover do? He's having to settle for a 3rd position at the moment, but he's not giving up without a fight just yet. He's using the middle of the speedway at both ends. Top side just looks a little too dominant right now. Meanwhile, Ashton Briggs and Nick Clinkenbeard going at it. Briggs gets by him. We come back to the top 3 and we'll see if there's any changes. Nope. Westover continuing to try to put the pressure on Connor Newborn in that number 36 machine. Closing in on your half race distance. Newborn into the wall. That'll be a change for 2nd spot. There goes Kale Westover. The opportunity came for him to move up to the top side. He opted not to go for it that time by your race leader, Caden Jackson, halfway home, 15 down and 15 to run. About 3/10, make it 4/10 of a second, separating Caden Jackson, Kale Westover, and Connor Newborn. Here comes Newborn again now to the top side, closing in on 2nd place of Westover. Man, they're looking very, very even right now, both the middle of the racetrack and the top side. Jackson again as we go and watch the 36 machine of Connor Newborn. Let's go and try and take a look at some other cars. Shane Yates got some company with Tommy Jordan. Those drivers are battling it out for 7th and 8th. Top 3 are probably the closest cars on the racetrack right now. Jackson. We are closing in right now on 10 to run. Next time by, we'll have 10 circuits remaining. Newborn now snuck up on the inside, the left-hand side in 1 and 2 on Kale Westover. 2/3 of the race distance complete, 20 down and 10 to run. In a race that has gone all the way at the moment so far, nothing but a green flag. Can we see a run that goes green to check? Limaland Motorsports Park putting on an absolute show here tonight. Round number 8, Westover again, back to the middle. I gotta say, Caden Jackson is looking to part right now. A solid drive by the driver of the 05C machine. Just the heat race distance away from a main event victory here in the Touring Modified Series. 22 complete, 8 to run. Ryan Feller, that is, in the Castrol GTX number 3 machine, got by Nick Clinkenbeard. As Feller now moves into the top 5 and he's advanced 5 positions. You can see Shane Yates right on the top side. He's advanced 4 positions now. Back up. No change for the front 2, 3, 4 positions. This is going to be interesting here as we're closing in on just a handful of circuits remaining. Caden Jackson now closing in on lap traffic. Oh, look out, look out. We're going to car into the wall. Oh, tags your race leader. Oh, your race leader goes upside down and back on all fours. And it also gets the 11 of Ashton Briggs. Oh, you really hate to see it. Let's take a look at the instant replay. That's the 5 of Tanner Branch. And you see there, he just catches the wall. And just comes down into the 83 of Lois. And watch your race leader coming in. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Goes the 05C of Caden Jackson. And he must be filthy. And then it gets up on the lid. Thankfully, he's rolling down the racetrack, down the banking. And he's gonna restart. Looks like back in the 11th position. And well, Carl Westover, lights are out on the pace truck. 3 to go. Can you believe the luck here from Kyle Westover? A second place car, what it looked like. Caden Jackson was certainly the car to beat. Lights are still on. Looks like we'll go around one more time. And Ashton Briggs, who was caught up in that as well. He's going to restart in the 4th position. Pace truck is in. Here we go. In fact, it's going to come back out onto the speedway. So 4 remaining. And the pace pickings up, 4 laps left to run. Look out, yellow back out. So a delayed yellow there from race control. There we go, back underway once again. Just the 1 yellow so far as... Yellow, yellow, yellow once again. Not sure if there was an accident there, but we went yellow very quickly. That'll in fact take a lap away. So just 3 remaining. Pace truck coming back out onto the circuit. Tomorrow night, double header once again here on Ultimate Dirt TV, the DSM Racing Leagues, UMP Modifieds. Followed by the Apex Auto Glass and Tinting 410 Sprint Cars, round number 2. Looking forward to that double header. And then followed by Thursday night, another double header here on Ultimate Dirt TV. TeamVLR.com and the Schaefer's Oil Modified Touring, or the Touring Modified Series, followed by the Ascors Down on the Graphics Midget Series back underway. And what is still 4 to go. It's Westover, Mewborn and Ryan Feller. Mewborn going to the top shelf into turn number 3 and 4. Kyle Westover continues to run the middle of the speedway. He'll do it at both ends. Mewborn just taps the wall with the right rear quarter panel. Trying to get a run now down the back straightaway. Gets it down into 3 and 4. He's on the cushion right now and closing in on your race leader. 3/10 of a second. First and second right now as he goes to the middle. Follows Westover through 1 and 2. He's got to change it up. You can't run the same line if you want to pass him. White flag is out. 1 lap left to run here in the Touring Modified Series main event. Down the back straight away for the final time in the 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, round number 8 winner, and your victor in car number 15W for another time this season. Kyle Westover will get the win. Second will go to Connor Newborn and Ryan Feller, who advanced 7 positions after starting 10th, will grab a third place podium. And what a drive by these drivers. An unbelievable way to wrap up what is round number 8 of the series. And now we head to the final 2 weeks. Looking forward to chatting with these drivers, especially Carl Westover, Connor Newborn. And again, we'll have to wait for these drivers to jump in too. And in fact, it looks like we are ready to go trackside. And let's chat to your winner here tonight, driving car number 15W. It is Kyle Westover. Kyle, buddy, congratulations on an absolute fantastic race. Man, you got a little bit lucky there with the race leader at the time of Caden Jackson getting taken out by the lap car. Right place, right time. You must be happy with the result.
You know, I actually fell back to third there and battled back to second. And man, I could pull up to his door. I just I couldn't clear him yet. So yeah, I got a little lucky there, but I might have had a little something there for at the end.
I'll tell you what, yeah, from what it looked like those first 25 laps, it might look like you had a second place car, but again, you know, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. You had both on your side tonight. Just talk about those first sort of 20-25 laps, you know, battling with Caden, battling with Connor, you know, 2-3 wide, and just trying to run them back down and, you know, trying to get by them.
Yeah, you know, I thought the bottom was going to be where it was at, and, you know, them guys rolled me right through the middle, so I moved up, and Connor made a little mistake, and I got by him, and I started rolling by Caden. I could roll up to his door. You know, I don't think I was going to pass him, but, you know, sometimes those unfortunate events happen, and it benefited me this time.
All right, buddy. Well, look, well done on putting this 15W once again into victory lane. No doubt there's plenty of people behind the scenes, plenty of sponsors on this race car that need to be thanked.
Yeah, Wichita Tank Racing, 44 Drywall, the Mobile Therapy Group, Jimbo's Liquor, Knowles Performance, On Another Level Designs, Western Flyer Race Cars, Dark Horse Racing Shocks, Camco Plemon, White Sheet Metal, Reed's Transmission, Landrum Springs, Lassiter Concrete, Shady Smoke Shop, and Mafus Motorsports.
There we go, beautifully said there by the driver, and your winner tonight in the 15W, Kyle Westover. Let's go trackside once again. We'll continue on the trend. We'll go down to second place here tonight, Connor Newborn. Connor, well, congratulations. You start 6th. You're battling for the race lead there on those first 15 to 20 laps. You fall back to third. You had a good battle with Kale and also Caden, but second place is going to have to do tonight.
What did you say, buddy?
Good run. You got from 6th to second. You had a great battle all race.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. I had the car to win it. I just kind of got screwed in the heat race. Track percentage didn't go my way.
Was there anything that you could have done differently during that main event? Because it looked like yourself and Caden had the top side rolling, but Carl was sticking with you guys through the middle.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what you said.
Could you have done
my mic's acting up?
Could you have done anything differently during that main event to maybe get the win?
Man, I was trying to run Kale's line. I was going to do middle and 1 and 2 and top and 3 and 4, and I was running him down. The only really way I could have passed him was probably to rough him up because he was running the middle, and that's where it was. That's where it went, so.
All right, buddy. Well, look, we'll give you a chance to thank some people and some sponsors while you got the opportunity.
I just want to thank McNatt for the skins.
All right, let's chat to the driver that comes home at third place tonight. Not a hard charge, but certainly a good candidate for picking up 7 positions. Ryan Feller driving the Castrol GTX number 3 machine. Ryan, congratulations on this third place. You start 10th. Did you think that you had a car to get to the podium here tonight?
I thought I had a good chance to get close. Had a good initial start and then caught a little break there at the end on that caution. So kind of worked out for me.
Talk us through your eyes, because we didn't really get to see much of the number 3 machine tonight just because of the way that those first 20-25 laps went. The top 3 were fairly close and putting on a show. What did you make of the track conditions and where were you able to make your moves?
Yeah, the heat race is pretty tacky. It's hard to do much of anything. I started on the outside, so got caught up there a bit and couldn't do a whole lot. It started to get a little more racy there towards the end, and could make a few more passes. So worked out for me.
Well, after 30 laps, just the one yellow. Do you like this racetrack here on iRacing?
Yeah, I prefer. This is probably one of my favorites. So first podium of the year. So pretty happy about it.
Well, what a way to do it. You start position 10, you come home in the third position. Not hard charge, although you picked up 7 positions. You're technically the second highest hard charger, but unfortunately you don't get anything for that one. But Ryan, congratulations on this podium. Before we let you go, of course, sponsors, shout-outs, all that good stuff, buddy, people behind the scenes, who makes it happen for you?
Yeah, Fellow RV Sales and Service, mobile service down here in Southwest Oklahoma, Castrol GTX, and the Dragon West.
All right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Feller, the driver that comes home in position number 3 tonight. That'll wrap up round number 8 of the Touring Modified Series here from the Limaland Motorsports Park. Congratulations goes to Car Westover. Commiserations going out to the driver of the 05C of Caden Jackson. Round number 8 is complete. Next week we move towards the Knoxville Raceway, the home of the sprint car, capital of the world. And yet the UMP Modifieds will take on the big half a mile before returning to the dirt track at Charlotte in 2 weeks' time for their season finale. Again, a big thanks to all the sponsors that help make this possible here with the Touring Modified Series. We know there's a whole lot of people behind the scenes, the sponsors that help put this on and give us an opportunity here at Ultimate Dirt TV to bring you all the action right here on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, a big thanks to our own sponsors and partners here. A big thank you to World of Thunder Racing League, Steve McMillan, BJ Duval, a lot of people behind the scenes that help a lot here at Ultimate Dirt TV, and of course Rocket Racing Setups. If you're in need of a setup, check out rocketracingsetups.com or check them out on Facebook. And let me tell you, setups are on point. I've had the privilege to drive the Pro late models and UMPs, and I can tell you they are tip top. So highly recommended. If you're struggling for a setup, check out Rocket Racing Setups. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, this is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night.